the market. So let's focus on ITNL. ITNL is down close to about 1.5%. In the latest news, the Maharashtra government has decided to exempt all light motor vehicles and some MSRTC buses from paying toll at one of the company's toll projects, Varora Chandrapur Balarpur Toll Road. This toll project is operated by an associate company wherein ITNL has about a 35% equity stake. To talk more about that as well as the other developments, Mukund Sapre, the ED of the company, now joins in. Good afternoon, Mr. Sapre, and thanks so much for joining in. This news has just been announced to the exchanges. While we do understand that you have only a 35% equity stake in this associate company, in the immediate term, what will be the revenue shortfall because of the inability of the company to collect toll? And when do you expect the Maharashtra government to compensate you? Will it happen immediately, or do you expect a lag?
Yeah, good afternoon. And what is happening that we collect around 16 lakhs per day, out of which the exempt category, if I put as per the notification what has come, should be around 2 to 2.5 lakhs per day. So we hold only 35% of the company, and what is happening that these exemptions are ultimately going to be reimbursed by the government, which is already very aptly covered in the notification. So logistics, I think, still to be closed on, and that's the talk going on between all the developers and the government, that you should do at least quarterly in terms of this to be reimbursed. And so definitely we believe that there is not going to be any impact as far as the consolidated figures of the company is concerned because of this. And other two projects are there which don't have impact because those are two NHAI projects with us.
Okay, so if I assume 2.5 lakh per day, then the impact would be around 9 crore for the entire year, and government compensation will be quarterly, right?
Yeah, means whatever the impact for the quarter, and then it need to reimburse in the quarter. So that's what we are saying, that it should come in.
All right.
And there is no ambiguity in the circular which has come, so it's obviously going to be paid.
Okay, so as of now, what we can say is that the impact will be negligible. Also, one of the bigger brokerages, CLSA, has initiated coverage on your stock. They have an outperform rating. One of the reasons they mention for their bullishness is they say your company will be one of the bigger beneficiaries of new awards by NHAI as well as state. So can you give us a sense of how much is up for award this year, and what is the quantum that you are likely to bid for?
Yeah, now if you take the last year's performance, I think ultimately if you include NHAI and MOTH, they could clock around 7,000 kilometers. And it had a larger chunk of EPC contracts also. So I think the pattern is going to continue in the same fashion, where 1/3 of things are going to come on BOT toll, and EPC will come, and the newer model which the government is talking about, which is the hybrid model. And so what we believe that the competition or the window which is open to us to have more wins with better returns is something which is there available, because most of our competitors are trying to mend their balance sheets, and things have not gone well on many of the toll projects. So our estimate is that at least last year they did around 7,000 kilometers. So they should be doing it for almost the same number or a little bit better than this. And if you take around 30% or 35% of that coming on BOT toll, and subsequently in the last quarter of this year, the hybrid being tried, then we are very sure that we should expect a good share, what we have been maintaining in the market share as far as all these bids are coming. And also this hybrid model is something we definitely believe is a good solution, because it's going to bring all the lenders back into the business, because the risk management and the risk sharing and those sort of things which re-looked into the hybrid model is definitely going to boost the confidence of lenders also, and that's one very positive step. So we are very sure that we are looking for some better period. Last year was a struggle, but now again we are saying that things are back on track.
Okay. Mr. Sapre, so give us a few numbers. What could be the potential order inflows that you could enjoy in FY16? Because I was reading somewhere that you're pre-qualified for a tunnel project. You're working with the Nepal government as well. So overall, what are the company estimates in terms of order inflows for FY16? And give us some detail about your order pipeline.
Yeah, actually, currently the capital expenditure or work we have to do on the ground is around 11,900 crores. So this whole work is going to get completed by 2017. But it's out of 27 assets, 26 will be complete on ground, which almost translates to around 40,000 crores of asset on ground. And what we are targeting that we should have at least 5,000 crores per annum for coming 2 years to try to achieve the growth rate is what we are looking for. In terms of Nepal, their BOT law allows them to negotiate the numbers which have come. And in that process, I think the bidding was done on feasibility study. So we had an intermediate step with them where they are asking us to do a DPR and see to it that whether costs can be moderated or optimized. And that's what we are doing. I think on 12th or 13th, we are submitting the DPR. So we are hopeful that Nepal thing will move forward from that DPR submission and should translate into an order maybe 2 months down the line or 3 months down the line. And then we are very keen on one of the very large tunnels which is going to come for bidding on 15th of June, which is Zojila Tunnel, and that's a large project and a limited competition. But with our expertise now doing one tunnel, attending the second one, starting one, we believe that we stand a fair chance of this. So what targets we are trying to put for us, we shall be able to meet in coming 1 or 2 years in terms of the overall turnover getting added or new projects getting added.
Okay, so just to get the numbers right, you expect 5,000 crore of order inflows roughly in FY16, and this large tunnel project, you will be, what do you expect on the 15th of June? Will you be submitting the bid, or you expect, perhaps the likelihood of you winning the order on the 15th of June?
No. 15th of June we are submitting the bid, okay. And then let's see how do we fare in that bid.
All right, Mr. Sapre, we'll leave it at that. Thanks very much for joining in, and all very best for FY16. So that's the word coming in from ILNFS Transport.